Neno hili si hivyo.
Mambo ni matatu.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome back to our channel once again. Before we embark on our topic for today, allow me to ask you this question. Who do you think, in your view, was the biggest loser in the just concluded by elections in the Republic of Kenya? Okay, let me put it this way. Who do you think was the biggest winner after yesterday's by-elections in the Republic of Kenya? Let me read your comments below. Because for me, let me list for you, not in order of the biggest loser, but let me list for you the people I think or I consider to be the biggest losers in the just concluded by election. Number one is George Natembeya. George Natembeya was expected to stamp his authority as far as Luhya politics is concerned. George Natembeya came out of that election empty-handed. He failed to win in Malava. Of course, there are a lot of issues about that. He also failed to secure a single seat of MCA. There was a by-election in Chwele, which most people are trying to attribute the winner to George Natembeya. The guy who won in Chwele had nothing to do with Natembeya. Natembeya had his candidate in that election. His candidate finished third. Terrible. The second person who I consider to be the biggest loser is Moses Masika Wetangula. Moses Wetangula lost in Chwele. Chwele is not just a ward. It is in Moses Wetangula's constituency. Apart from that, that is the ward where Moses Wetangula comes from. So it was expected that he was going to win. He lost. The third loser who is going to form the basis of this analysis is RIgathi Gachagua. Of course, RIgathi Gachagua won in Kisa East, and he also won in Aroko, which is good news. But RIgathi was expected to win Mbeere, but he failed. For me, the last loser is Sifuna. Sifuna also lost terribly, because if Sifuna had campaigned for ODM candidates, he would have been part of that victory. In fact, the victory would have been attributed to him because he's very popular. But Sifuna, in his own wisdom, decided to boycott the campaigns because in his mind, he thought that ODM was going to lose, and therefore he was going to have something to say after the loss. Where he went, he also lost. But of course, the winners were people like Kindiki, Wanga. Cleophas Malala won because of that Kisa East in Kisero, which is in Kakamega County. I directly attribute that win to him. And of course, the other winner is Gladys Wanga. Ladies and gentlemen, now let us get back to our topic for today. William Samoei Arap Ruto today was in Kiambu County. And William Ruto launched scathing attacks on RIgathi Gachagua. And for me, that's the first time I was seeing the president attacking RIgathi Gachagua in Mount Kenya.
Jana, si mnajua jana kulikuwa na uchaguzi Kenya? Si mnajua kulikuwa na uchaguzi? Jana. Mimi nawauliza. Jana tulikuwa na uchaguzi katika taifa letu la Kenya mdogo. Si ndio? Kutoka Mbeere mpaka kule Kasipul. Kutoka kule Banisa kupitia Baringo mpaka kufika huko Malava. Ni kweli ama si kweli? Kati ya viti 7, si ndio, ya ubunge na senate, yote 7 ilishindwa na broad based government. Ni kweli ama si kweli? Ni kweli ama si kweli? Mimi nataka niwaulize, si ndio? Unajua kuna watu Kenya hii wamezoea maneno ya bure. Wakikuja hapa mtawasikia ni watu hawana agenda, ni watu hawana mpango, ni watu hawana sera. Watakuja hapa wawaambie maneno matatu peke yake. Hakuna kitu kingine watawaambia. Watawaambia one term, Kasongo, must go. Sasa niwaulize watu wa Kiambu. Acha mimi nawaulize. Na mimi nataka niwaambie, hakuna kitu watasema. hawajui mambo ya barabara.
Why do you think William Ruto was attacking RIgathi Gachagua? Simple. Because of the win in Mbeere North. So in this video, I want to explain to you guys why Ruto decided for the first time to attack RIgathi Gachagua directly in Mount Kenya. Before we do that, for those who are watching this channel for the first time, please take a second or two, click the subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. And to the subscribers, I want to continue thanking you guys for your continued support. Because without that support, this channel cannot be where it is. Ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, allow me to dive in. By the way, there was a lot of drama today in that particular event. Kimani Ichung'wah was heckled by the audience. He could not even finish his speech.
Kimani, kuja karibisha viongozi. Mheshimiwa Rais, tunataka tukushukuru kwa hii barabara. Na kabla niseme chochote, nataka kuwajulisha viongozi ambao wako hapa, tukianza na mbunge wa hapa Limuru, Mheshimiwa Kerago, kuja tu mpunge mkono hivi. Mheshimiwa Kahangara, huyu ndio mheshimiwa wetu wa Limuru, Mheshimiwa Engineer.
And when the microphone was handed over to the governor Wamuthende, this is how the audience reacted.
Wamuthende, dakika moja. Haya, wana Kiambu hoye! Wana Kiambu hoye! Wana Kiambu wa mjambo! Hoye hoye Kiambu! Haya, asante. Haya, asante wana Kiambu. Haya, dakika moja tu tusikizane, dakika moja wana Kiambu. Haya, tutulie kidogo. Asante, tutulie dakika moja. Tutulie. Asanteni. Asante, tutulie. Sasa,
what does that tell us? Were those crowd mobilized by Wamuthende? Or is it possible that the residents were expressing their disapproval of William Ruto's allies? For example, Kimani Ichung'wah. That's a topic for another day. But these are the reasons why William Ruto decided today to go hard on RIgathi Gachagua and the united opposition. Number one, finally, William Ruto has the answer about Mount Kenya and his support base. William Ruto did something which was brave. Let us give credit where it's due. William Ruto decided to set up a contest between him and RIgathi Gachagua in Mount Kenya. And he decided to pick on Mount Kenya East, Mbeere North. I don't know why he picked that. RIgathi Gachagua campaigned there. And he made it very clear that the contest was between him and William Samoei Ruto.
One of the ways to make Ruto one term is first to defeat him in Mbeere. It will be very sad if our Gen Zs and millennials who have been saying they want Ruto to be one term, then wapewe pesa kidogo na soprano 500 waende wachague mtu ya Ruto. They will betray the Gen Z cause, they will betray the millennial cause, and they will betray all of us.
At the end of the day, the UDA candidate won, although with a very small margin. Even if that candidate were to lose, for me, I would have looked at the figures. So which means William Ruto now is convinced that the support RIgathi Gachagua has in Mount Kenya might not really be real support. Remember, this is a guy who is the president and probably he has the intelligence. That's number one. Number two, the Mbeere North results gave William Ruto the much needed momentum. That momentum means now he can face RIgathi Gachagua head on. I will not be surprised to see William Ruto going to a funeral deep in Mount Kenya, because William Ruto at some point actually stopped going to Mount Kenya. I will not be surprised to see William Ruto going deep in Mount Kenya and attacking RIgathi Gachagua, because now he has the momentum, and that momentum is also going to be extended to his allies, because his allies will now go to the ground and say, Mbeere, thank you for voting for UDA. And that's a vote of approval. Number 3, maybe William Ruto launched that attack to gauge the ground after defeating Gachagua in Mbeere North. In fact, if there's any political mistake which Gachagua committed, was to allow himself to be defeated in Mbeere North. I don't know whether you'd want me to analyze why Gachagua lost in Mbeere North, because it's clear why he lost. For example, as much as he had those rallies, I don't remember seeing RIgathi Gachagua meeting focused groups like women, you see, youths, or even opinion leaders from Mbeere. So maybe he wanted to get. And lastly, it's about 2027 politics. The truth is, and many pundits have opined it, that these by-elections were definitely going to determine the 2027 elections. That's why Matiang'i is now safe. He managed to stamp his authority in Nyamira. Nobody can now say he doesn't have support there. The truth is, William Ruto is not going to use this as part of his strategy for 2027. I've talked about William Ruto's game plan for 2027 on many occasions on this platform. And I don't think it would be fair to continue repeating it, but let me just repeat it. The game plan for Ruto is simple. Consolidate the Rift Valley, try and compete with Ruto, with RIgathi in Mount Kenya East. Then consolidate the ODM support base. And that's why those who win by ODM is good news to William Samoei Arap Ruto. I don't know what you think, but for me, William Ruto now has an edge over RIgathi Gachagua as far as Mount Kenya politics is concerned. I'm saying this because of 2 reasons. Number 1, Ruto did not appear on the ground during the campaigns, but RIgathi Gachagua kept on dragging his name, dragging him to contest. He ended up winning. So for that, it's sorted. Number 2, this campaign, this campaign was actually set up to appear as if it was a contest between Ruto and RIgathi. Although William Ruto and his team tried to make it a contest between Gachagua and Kindiki, but Gachagua forcefully ensured that it became a Ruto versus RIgathi. So he has now won. I don't know what you think, but I'm still asking anybody who is from Mount Kenya. Is Mount Kenya in broad-based government, or is Mount Kenya one term, or are they 2 term? Let me read your comments below. Until next time, this is Lee Makwiny. Bye-bye.